guys are the ones that brings the project, and then en même temps you bring the project, et puis in the middle you make sure that the project is going as it should, as far as making sure that the people are doing what they're supposed to do,
And they're equipped to do
following
it.
up with,
Yeah, exactly.
and they're equipped to do it. Like, so that's when it comes to engager, hiring the good personnel. Tu engages pas juste parce que c'est ta famille. Non, non, non.
Yeah.
Tu engages une personne que, au moins qui a who is willing to learn if he didn't know, because you may know people who are willing to learn and then provide a training for them so that they can use the thing. Tu vois? What do I mean by that? So you can have someone who have experience and then bring in entry levels. That's how they call them here. Entry levels, and then train those people who are willing to learn so that ils vont travailler selon ta vision à toi.
Yeah.
So, and then you just pay them good. So the rest
human capacity development. That's basically what I want to do. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's basically what I want to do. I would like, one of my dreams as well
great.
is like opening up a youth center au Congo where we can pair young people to vocational trainings. So like, si par exemple tu as une compagnie de construction, through the facility center, j'ai des connexions avec, for example, you. And then like you say, hey, I need 20 people to work on this job. Okay. Our center is kind of the middle ground for like the training that they get to become workers in that. And then like, you know, just obviously it would be a project by project, but also long-term, like just training people, like even training teachers. I want to train teachers to be teachers, because a lot of times in Congo, in the wider Congo, I'm not even just talking about Kinshasa, which is where we grew up, but like in the wider Congo, teachers are just, I graduated in grade 12. I know the basics. I'm going to teach other kids, but you also have the capacity to go beyond that, especially if at a lot of levels, children only study up until high school, like, because they don't have opportunities to go to university. Like at that point, they need to get as much as they can, and that only happens through the education system. So training the teachers. So just building up, basically. That's what I want to do. Sounds like that's what you're doing too, or what you want to do in the projects that you have in mind.
Yes. Et puis c'est très bien. I like what I see the goal that you have. It's, I'm sure I would say it's changing the mindset of people to get better.
Mama, that's a job.
Which is the toughest, but yeah, you're going to get to that.
That's a job.
You're definitely going to get to that.
I'm going to have gray hairs in like 35. Just watch.
I already have gray hairs.
Oh, Gracien. Avant, boy.
Et puis dans ma tête, I'm telling you. Money, nazana ninde for more bimanga na katango bima toujours.
Oh my God.
Et puis dans ma tête, quelque part là ici, comme mon coiffeur me dit, ah man, you have white hair now.
Oh, c'est la sagesse, non, c'est la sagesse. C'est la sagesse. Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take that. C'est compliment. No, but en tout cas, c'est très bien. Moi, I like to see like young people who want to do great things. And then, moi, en tout cas, j'encourage de continuer à le faire. And it's just, sometimes, ça peut t'arriver que you feel down. And then you feel like that thing is just not going to work out. It has happened to me before. What I do is, I just remember trying to me souvenir un peu de why I started.
Exactly, okay.
Right? Parce que when you have that vision, when it comes to you, c'est Dieu qui te parle. C'est Dieu qui te parle de ça. Et puis, quand tu planifies, tu écris ça. C'est Dieu qui te parle à planifier, parce que Dieu aime de l'ordre. Dieu aime la planification. Tu peux pas avoir la foi sans une planification. Tu peux pas avoir une vision sans une planification.
Même la foi sans, because faith without a plan is you're trusting in God to deliver something at your doorstep.
You didn't plan, exactly. Those are the logo, man. You don't have plan. But if you have plan, then God is gonna show. So I always remember, trying to remember the why I started something. That's what, because I would say I'm a self-motivated person. Yeah. Of course, it's good to have motivation from other people, but not usually, But yeah, moi je t'encourage en tout cas. You gotta keep it up.
Thank you. You too.
It's good.
No, you too. But pour l'instant, j'ai fini les études. C'est fini avec l'école. I need like a good 10-20 years break from school. Like, I just need.
I was done with school when I finished. But I'm gonna go back to school, but part time.
Yeah, je t'encourage aussi. Je t'encourage aussi de le faire. Et si c'est nécessaire en tout cas. Si c'est nécessaire, I also tell people now, like, if it's not necessary, don't do it. Don't follow me. Like, I couldn't stay away. Now I'm going to stay away, because it's like, it was like, I'm even thinking about it. Like, God really guided me through this whole thing, because to get to where I am, I had to go through those different levels of schools and different places and different so I'm happy to be here. But it's also I wouldn't encourage everyone to always go to school. Just get as much
Yes,
possibilities,
as you can. Yeah,
capacities, and just open up as much possibilities for yourself as possible is what I would say in terms of that.
yeah. Et puis, life is a journey. You
Mm.
know, every step of it, you just gotta make sure that you are enjoying it, and then you are grateful for that because you are learning towards your goal. C'est très bien, en tout cas. It's
Question. I have a question for you now, though. So,
oh,
in terms
whew.
of, because you said earlier that you actually
Yeah.
enjoy what you do, which I think is perfect, because I think one of the driving motivators for me in doing what I want to do and studying and all this is that I actually love it. I need to love something or be passionate about it or feel like it's necessary to do it, right? And you said that you love what you're doing right now, the podcasting and the editing. You said you actually love it, and so it's not much of a burden. How do you feel about things that require more sacrifice, like things that you know you're not going to love or you know you hate for like strongly, but you know it's going to bring you towards a good direction in like 2-3 years from now? Like how do you feel
Like
about
what?
that? You know what?
Oh, yeah.
Even like education. Some people are thinking like, you know what? I'm not going to go to school because I don't see it contributing right now to the plan that I have now. But in 3 years that it could contribute. Like you just need to sacrifice those 4 years of school. Or say, for example, you did hate doing this podcast, but you know God has called you to it. And you just have to sacrifice how many ever hours you spent today on this call just to talk to me. You just have to sacrifice that. How do you what
I'm
do you
telling
feel
you,
about that? Like what would you say to people about that?
if that thing I know is going to be really good for me, hey, I'll say, I'm pretty good at doing, making sacrifice for something I know is going to give me good results.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't mind working hard for a certain period of time. Even if the result is not what I'm going to get or what I'm thinking I'm going to get, I will be enjoying the experience. I'll be grateful for the experience, right? So as long as I know I put in the time into it,
Mm-hmm.
I gave it everything I could, hey, I'm good, right? So to really be clear as far as the podcast is a little bit different, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will now say I'm giving all the time into the podcast. I'm giving what I can, but I'm trying to make sure to be consistent with that at the same time. So as you say, we've been on a call for like 2 hours now, or 2.5 hours.
3 hours.
Three? Oh, so we've been on a call for 3 hours, and it's also because we're getting something that is impactful, and
Mm-hmm.
then that will be good for the other people,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe good for us too because I'm learning things from you.
Yeah, me
I
too.
hope you learn some stuff. I didn't talk as much because I'm more of a listener, right?
No, but even
so,
when you
but
talk, it's very impactful. So like I'm enjoying this. Yeah, it's
so
good inputs.
so that's great. But yeah, as far as sacrifice, yeah, I'm definitely do the sacrifice if I know it's gonna give me the
But if
results.
you
But
if you
as far
don't
as the
know,
results,
hmm,
yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. If the result, that's why I said even if the result is not what I hope to get, but at least me knowing that I put everything or I gave everything that I could have, that's just what matters to me because
hmm,
the result is not, I don't know the future. God who
yeah,
knows the future. So if I didn't get the result, I'll be like, oh, okay, donc, just God wanted me to go through that to get the
hmm,
experience that maybe might help me in the future. I don't know. Because il y a d'autres choses que nous faisons maintenant. On s'attend à des résultats directement. Peut-être les résultats, c'est après 10 ans.
ouais, malheureusement.
Tu ne sauras pas, tu vois.
Yeah,
Je dirais pas malheureusement parce que je dirais au moins qu'il y a d'autres choses que nous ne faisons pas directement pour moi. Peut-être tu fais pour d'autres
c'est
générations,
ça c'est vrai.
tu vois.
Ouais.
C'est au fait ça ma conception.
Mhm.
Sur ces genres de choses. Et autre chose que j'aimerais ajouter, c'est juste que c'est as far as expectations, right? I don't have so many expectations on people.
Yes, that's
I don't have too much because I do not want to be deceived.
yeah, it's me
Parce
as
que
well.
surtout en humain, et puis people always deceive you anyway, right? So I don't have too much expectations.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, very less expectation on people.
Yeah, same.
All right. So that I'm good with my life, right? I'm like, oh, okay,
Same
you don't
here.
want to do it, cool. Yeah, I'm like, okay, fine. I'll move on. I'll do something else. It didn't work out. Oh, cool. Let's find something else. C'est juste comme ça. Et puis la vie continue.
Ouais, c'est vrai.
Pour moi, c'est plus l'expérience. As long as I know I gave it everything I could,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Sometimes that's all you can do.
You
Just
know?
give everything and then the results
Yeah.
back.
And then you cannot change everybody else. Tu peux
Yeah.
pas changer tout le monde. Que tu sois un pasteur, que ce soit juste un humain, you are not called to change everyone.
No.
You are called to change the people you are called to
Yeah.
change to.
Or impact, même
So
si c'est pas changé, even like, because my mom always says,
impact,
like,
yeah,
seeds, again, we're talking about
yeah,
seeds, like, you plant a seed, like, the things that our parents used to say to us when we were 10 years old have, like, good things are now sprouted into, look at us, we're the same age. He's older, okay, you're older, whatever, but you're a bit older, but by like 3 weeks, by 3 weeks with your gray hairs, but it's producing results,
it's like 10 years, man.
It's producing results, things that we learned as kids from depuis des codim avec des mamans Rachel, des mamans it's like it's producing results
Yeah,
today, and there's things that
yeah.
we're doing today that we don't know where it's gonna lead us to, but in years time, like that's what I tell my brothers all the time. In a few years time, you don't know, you never know,
You never
you
know. I'm
never
telling you.
know.
Moi, je vais te dire, ça, it's very recent that happened. C'était, on avait parlé offline, j'ai dit que j'ai commencé un nouveau travail.
Mhm.
Et tu vois, c'était ma première semaine la semaine passée. Et
Congratulations, you
le
survived.
deux, oh, oh, telling you, that was really busy. The second day, they had me go on the meeting, right? Et puis, je suis entré dans le meeting, tu vois. Dans ce meeting-là, j'étais le seul noir,
Yep.
le seul Congolais,
Yep.
et tout le reste, c'était Mindele, le blanc. Et
Le blanc.
I was the so I was the only engineer for my company, and
Okay.
then because we are the reviewing, engineer company for that project. Because as I told you, we're working on government contract and stuff. Et puis, il y avait aussi des gens, on avait aussi les conference meetings, et puis c'était like, it was a conference on a table, like a lot of people, about like 10 people, and then some other people on the conference. I was the only black, African, Congolese. Et puis dans ma tête, je suis en train de regarder, j'ai dit, wow, 4 ans passés, 6 ans passés, I was still in Congo. I couldn't even think that
Right.
I would be in this position. And in this
Right.
position, people are there for me to give them my perspective about the project. I'm like, pendant ce temps, tu dis, Dieu a sa façon de faire les
It
choses.
really does,
6 ans
yeah.
passés, you could not imagine of me being there, but no, I'm there. You guys need my perspective. If I say, oh, this one is not good, you gotta find something else. Donc, I'm just trying to be,
Tu vois, le Congolais
mais
avec le
c'est
pouvoir, c'est une histoire d'amour. Congolais avec le pouvoir,
No, but the thing is, I just go by the regulations too.
yeah.
And then to just make sure that we get something good as far as construction, so that in the longer term you're going to avoid some some type of erosion and type of stuff. But quand j'étais sur place, I was like, wow. À la tête, dans ma tête, I was like, wow, this is great.
Look at
This is
God.
wonderful. I'm telling you, but ça demande, it had required me to put in some sacrifice
Yeah.
before for me to get there. And then it's just not just sacrifice, but also a lot of work into it to get to a certain level. But Negatoloba, is that
abandonné.
c'est le début du commencement.
It's even scary sometimes to think like we're only, I'm not going to say our age because a lady never tells, but we're only this young, and we have a whole life realistically ahead of us.
We're 50 years old. You 58. I'm 58 and 3 weeks ahead of you. But go ahead.
58, 50?
No, 58. I'm 58.
Avec
you
ce visage,
58.
frère, non.
I just
I feel
so that people just
58.
don't know the age.
I feel 58 though, I can't lie. Sometimes.
Nah.
Sometimes I'm tired. But you think about it, like we're so young and there's so much life ahead. We serve a great
Yeah.
God. We have great plans, like within our control anyway. And for what we can plan, we have great plans. Like it's just like there's so much life ahead that like amazing. It's only going to go higher from here. The gas, like it's only going to go the gloire en gloire. It's only going to get higher
Yeah.
and better from here. So yeah, I'm excited.
Really excited too.
Most days I'm tired, but today I'm excited.
No, that's good. That means that that means the conversation's been good, which is great.
That's good. Yeah, it's true.
Which is great.